So I'm going to try to bring some clarification as to why everyone is feeling the pain and pressure of the economic system currently. I'm not saying this to brag or boast. I'm not happy about it. It's just something you people need to understand. The reason why you're feeling this pain is exactly because of this. And the reason why you're going to continue to feel the pain is because of exactly this. See, you have here, I'm going to give you this quote from Henry Ford. Henry Ford, back in the day, he said, "It is well enough that people of the nation do not understand our banking system and monetary system. For if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning." He understands the banking system because he dealt in finances. Obviously, he was the founder of Ford Motor Company. See, we have something called the fractional reserve banking underneath a central bank that has nothing to do with the United States. I'm not going to get into the gist of what the United States really is, but the Federal Reserve is a private bank. Therefore, they issue private currency. It does not belong to you, it does not belong to me, it belongs to them. So, in order for banks to actually lend out money, they used to have 10%. Now they have to have zero. So that devalues their currency. That's why there's inflation. It has nothing to do with, oh, this puppet that I voted for or that puppet that I voted for. It's the fact that the Federal Reserve and the monetary system is completely trash here. Let's see. The US dollar has lost 97% of its value since 1913. 1913 is when the Federal Reserve came about, just in case you did not know. $100 in 1913 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $3,363.84 today, an increase of $3,263.84 over 113 years. The dollar had an average inflation rate of 3.16% per year between 1913 and today, producing a price increase of 3,263.84%. That means that today's prices are 33.64 times as high as average prices since 1913. The US debt clock. You can go to something called usdebtclock.org. It has a running tally of how much the debt is going up. And this is actually kind of skewed. If you only look at the top left, it doesn't really do it justice. You got to go to, I believe it's the bottom right. But right now, as it stands, U.S. national debt, $39 trillion, 39,201,248,100,000, and it's going up from there. Debt per citizen, $113,000. Debt per taxpayer, $355,000. Let me scroll on down to the unfunded liabilities portion of this. Where's it at? It's been a while since I've actually been on here. But let's see. Did they remove it? That would be crazy if they did. I'm going to talk about it even though it looks like they kind of removed it. The unfunded liabilities portion of that is around $250 trillion, meaning Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, $250 trillion. There is no way for them to actually pay this debt off. That's why at a certain point the system will collapse. That's why it's more and more expensive, and that's why you're not voting your way out of this. Doesn't matter who gets in. This is the monetary system you have. Good luck finding another one. Good luck getting rid of this one before you find another one. They already have one that they have in mind. It's called central bank currencies. Everything is going to be digitized. They have been telling you this for years now. So, good luck getting out of this. Good luck staying in these major cities also. I'm not saying this with a point of pride, but you do not want to be in a major city when all of this goes sideways. I'm gonna end this since I can't find that portion on there. I'm going to end it with something from the book of Revelations. Then I heard what sounded like a voice among the four living creatures saying, 2 pounds of wheat for a day's wages, and 6 pounds of barley for a day's wages, and do not damage the oil and the wine. Hyperinflation is coming. So you better get your house in order. You should have been preparing for years. I have been preparing, but I'm not anywhere near where I would like to be. I'm not saying this to scare you. Don't believe one word I'm telling you. Look it up yourself. This is why things are bad. This is why they're going to continue to be bad. And this is why there is no fixing this. It's biblical in nature. Everything that has already happened in years past is going to happen again. There have been over 500 fiat currencies that have gone the same way. That's why within the next less than 6 months, there's going to be a food crisis here. Most people aren't aware of that. But imagine, just think about the way people act during Black Friday every single year. The way they used to act. I don't think they act that way anymore because they don't have as much expendable income that they used to. People are trying to still take vacations and like have fun and go out and party and all of this. That's coming to an end pretty soon. Get prepared while you can. This is not financial advice, but I'm telling you, go look these things up yourself. It's there. So at a certain point, the food's going to stop. At a certain point, these grocery stores are going to stop having food. And if you're in one of these major cities when there's no food and people aren't gardening, yeah. That's why I have been saving seeds, buying gear. I just bought a piece of property. I'm not going to talk about that now. I'm going to talk about that once I'm actually on there. But it's about 2 hours away from any major city in either direction. So yeah, get prepared while you can, folks. That's all I'm saying. They told you, you're going to own nothing and be happy. They're telling you. It's an open secret. You're just not listening.